Hey, Zay,
Yeah, Cam.
are you ready to get into another Nicole Kidman movie?
We're doing Moulin Rouge again?
No,
Aquaman?
no,
Happy Feet. I haven't seen that movie in a while though.
no. Look, I know I said we're getting a Nicole Kidman movie, but we're not watching any of those. Why do you keep naming all of the others? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the YouTube
YouTube
channel.
channel.
My name is Cam. This is Zay, and today we are getting into the movie The Others by with Nicole Kidman. Super excited to get into it. This is a movie that both Zay and I have not seen before. This has been suggested so many times, but the reason we're getting to it right now is because it has become a big bite request from one of our patrons, Michael. Michael has suggested that we do this movie, and since he is a big bite member, we are doing it. If you're watching this, it means it made it as a YouTube cut. If you guys want to check out our Patreon and get 3 edited movie reactions ahead, or even become a big bite member potentially, where you can suggest a full-length reaction to a movie of your choice that may or may not become an edited reaction on YouTube, you check that out on Patreon. The link is in the description. Also, if you like what you're watching, leave a like down below and subscribe and stay tuned for more. Zay, is there anything you know about this movie before we get into it?
I do not. I will say thank you, Michael, for the big bike suggestion. I'm super excited to get into this. We enjoyed Moulin Rouge, was a great time. I've actually never seen Aquaman or Happy Feet, so I don't know anything else really about Nicole Kidman, but I'm excited to get into this.
Yeah, I did say that this was like a horror, cerebral, scary. I saw the word ghost story in the description,
Ooh.
gothic chiller. I don't know what that all entails, but I'm not excited to get freaked out, but I am excited to see why it's been suggested so much. Yes, Moulin
Yeah.
Rouge turned us on to Nicole Kidman quite a bit. We really enjoyed her performance in there, so it's time to see what else she's got. And this movie came out the same year as Moulin Rouge, I believe. So
Wow. It's a
that's
lot.
definitely interesting nonetheless, but with that being said, let's not keep you guys waiting any longer. Let's get into all of the others.
Now, children, are you sitting comfortably?
No.
Yes. So no.
This story started many thousands of years ago, but it was all over in just 7 days.
Okay.
None of the things we can see now, the sun,
Oh dear.
the animals and plants,
Wait, what
not
do
a
you mean
single
you
one
can't see them?
existed.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Only he could have created them, and he did.
Jersey, the Channel Islands. Lord have mercy.
Nightmare? Yeah, this setting looks like it's going to be a fun time. This looks great.
I wasn't expecting you so soon.
Okay.
Have you had much experience in service?
Oh, don't let that angel face fool you, ma'am. She's older than she looks.
How old is she?
Has the cat got your tongue?
She can't talk, ma'am.
Oh,
The poor little mite's a mute.
that's fucking rude, Nicole. Cat's got your tongue? She doesn't speak.
She's a mute, actually.
Literally, that's like walking up to a deaf person and be like, what, you can't hear me talking to you? He's deaf. Oh. Got it.
You could sleep in the shed around the back.
Fuck.
Damn.
Since the servants disappeared almost a week ago. You'll soon find out there are times when this house is not exactly an ideal home.
In a house this big, you're telling me there's not a bedroom for this man to sleep in?
And the master, ma'am.
I've had no news since the war ended.
Oh.
No door must be opened without the previous one being closed first. It is vital that you remember this.
And locked?
Yeah, like, what the fuck's going on
There are
here?
15 different keys for all of the 50 doors, depending on which area of the house you're in at the time.
Why?
That'd be first question I'm asking. Why?
Silence is something that we prize very highly in this house.
She's creeped me out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Mr. Tuttle, you can see to the garden now. You'll find tools in the shed.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, you mean my room? Oh, well, check there immediately. Thank you.
Yes, my chambers. Yes, thank you. Shall I sleep on the rake or? They fucking vampires?
Are you going to be our new nanny?
Yes, my dears. I'm your new nanny.
It's time for their breakfast. Lydia, go to the kitchen and close it.
Is it daytime? I thought it was like nighttime. Like I can't tell what time. It's so foggy.
You're using a lantern.
Also, I gotta ask, have these kids ever seen the sun? They look transparent.
Children have a very serious allergy to light. They must never be exposed to any light much stronger than this.
I guess
Okay,
I'm an
so they
asshole.
are vampires.
I guess
No,
yeah,
they're
they-
vampires. They're allergic to light. Fucking. Can I see something real quick? Just throw holy water on them. Just fucking.
Why should I leave you?
The others said they wouldn't, but they did. And then it happened.
Red
What
flag
happened?
2. Red flag 2. I'm gone. After 3.
What happened?
Mummy went mad.
I want to see those plates empty in less than a minute. Is that clear?
Okay.
Also, where the fuck is their vitamin C? They can't get it from the sun. You gotta give them some damn
Gotta
orange
give
juice or
them
something.
Something, man.
It's an advertisement for servants. Since it was never published, would you mind explaining to me what you're doing here?
Oh.
You know, a big house like this is always in need of someone who knows the road.
Okay, now I'm fucking really suspicious. What
Now,
the heck?
red flags on both ends now.
We, in fact, used to work here. They were the best years of my life.
What is happening? What is happening?
The only thing that moves here is the light, but it changes everything.
What
Does
are
it?
these? What the fuck are these riddles, lady? What do you mean?
Justice and Pastor, far from being afraid, rejoiced and showed themselves willing to die for Christ, and ordered their heads to be cut off.
Oh. Okay. Oh, you're laughing. You think it's funny.
Oh, they're evil. They're just that's it.
Fucking
That's that.
psychos.
See, we were giving them benefit of the doubt because they're humans.
No longer. No longer.
No, now we know they're evil.
And what would you have done, deny Christ?
Inside, I would have believed in him, but I wouldn't have told the Romans that.
Smarter than the dudes that got beheaded.
What would have happened afterwards?
When?
In the next life? Where would you have gone?
Oh.
I feel like God could cut me a little fucking slack. I'd like to stay alive. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fucking throw me a rope here, bro. Try to stay alive.
In the bosom of Abraham where the just go, in limbo where children go.
At the center of the earth. They're damned. Forever. Think about it.
Look, I know there's no book on parenting, but perhaps maybe read something.
Dude, our intro to her was literally her screaming at the top of her lungs. She's not stable. Like, it is what it is.
Whenever you feel afraid, I want you to squeeze it and your fear will go away.
It won't.
Yes.
Well, that's nice.
Now, this is good parenting.
Do you have any children?
No, Mr. Tuttle and the girl, Lydia, are all I've got, and I'm all they've got.
Tuttle.
He's using his bed to rake the leaves.
It's
a multi-purpose mattress. Would you look at that? Oh no.
Nicholas! Nicholas, I'm coming!
Well, you locked the door.
Locked him in the fucking room. He couldn't leave it. Oh my god.
Oh, there's
You have
two
to
doors.
shut and lock it. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So
What's the matter?
Why were you crying?
I wasn't crying, I was reading.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Anne.
Now I don't like when the camera moves.
No,
now I
no,
don't like when
no,
the camera
no.
moves.
I was comfortable until that.
Why were you crying?
I wasn't crying.
But I just
I'm
heard
done.
you a moment
I'm
ago.
out. I'm out of the house. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I know who was crying. It was the third child, allergic to light, sound, and everything that exists.
Why was he crying?
Because he doesn't like this house, but he has to live here. I already told him he is not allowed to touch the piano. He isn't, is he, Mummy?
What's wrong with the piano?
Would you mind telling me how a boy can get in and out of this room if it's locked?
Oh, yep, I'm done. I'm cooked. Nope, I'm out.
I thought I made myself quite clear.
Oh, now they're gonna catch the strays.
This house is like a ship. The light must be contained as if it were water by opening and closing the doors.
Light doesn't work that way.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking flow out like water. It's like, oh, now I can flood.
Is he a ghost? Don't be stupid. Ghosts aren't like that. Because I've seen them. They come out at night.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh, I know you feel this because you have a sister.
Oh,
older
yeah.
sister.
That kid will grow up with mental issues.
Victor, come out from behind that curtain so my stupid brother can see you.
Don't you fucking dare, Victor. I don't care if I
Victor,
don't
sit
see
your fucking ass behind that curtain. Don't you move a... Victor might be trying to show you guys you're not allergic to light.
Victor, touch his cheek so he knows you're real.
Please, 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 please.
Oh! Oh!
She was fighting at me, and I told her to be quiet.
Fed up with you!
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, it was Victor.
Therefore, the Lord God sent him forth from...
Your punishment. Wake up and read.
Yeah, also, like, if their house was ever on fire, like, you gotta, those...
Yeah, you're
dead.
fucked.
Yeah, because those doors...
Oh, well, I can't leave this room because I gotta shut the other door. Lock that fucking... Firefighters would just leave. They'd be like, I'm not... 15 doors I have to go through? No.
I'm beginning to feel totally cut off from the world.
Oh, you are?
Really?
Fog doesn't exactly help. It's never lasted this long before. And the seagulls have gone quiet.
Do you think they're dead? Because the kid was talking about limbo, purgatory, and she was just
Yeah.
saying seagulls aren't making a sound anymore. Like, it feels like...
Fog's been here.
And the nanny was like, I used to work here before. So maybe the nanny died and then came
Ooh.
back or something. So maybe they're
Okay.
in like some kind of limbo. How are you
what-
going to ignore that? You...
What do you think that sound would be?
Now she's really gone too far. Lydia?
You're in denial.
Don't show me. Don't show me.
Well, it's not them.
Oh, huh?
Did you hear it as well?
Hear what?
Oh, don't be in denial now, girl.
I told you there was someone in the room, and you punished me. Now I don't know what to say.
And I want the truth.
That's crazy. Victor.
There, in that junk room.
Oh my God.
Absolutely not. No shot. No shot.
Oh my gosh, it's really haunted. Look at all those ghosts.
Oh, yeah.
She's what?
What the fuck? Oh, time to jump out the window.
No. Out the window doesn't even... off the roof.
Which way did they go?
Over there. Oh, and down there as well.
How many of these fucks are here?
They're everywhere. They say this house is theirs.
Mom, stay calm.
Well, they can have the house.
Father, this is the mother. This is Victor.
No, who's the fucking specter?
That's the number of times I've seen them.
Yeah, no shot. Get me out. Get me out.
Get me out.
Extract me. Extract.
And she's always around, saying, come with me.
No, Anne, don't lie to me.
Honestly, Mummy.
We decided this would be a good time to react to this
She's a
at
witch.
1 a.m. We thought that was a good idea.
Yeah,
like,
we're
I have
supposed
to go to bed.
sleep after this. Yeah, what the heck?
Now we're thinking.
Yes.
Now we're thinking.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sleep my TV on tonight. Not trusting dark corners.
What is that? What is that? What is that? Oh,
Oh,
it's a painting.
what the fuck, man? That's so unnecessary. There's no way lighting would ever do that in real life. It lit at the bottom of his chin.
Oh, she found something.
Oh, she found. Oh, she's looking through the pictures. I see. Okay. Dude, a photo book that has a lock on it and it's all black. Oh hell
Oh,
no.
that's the one. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
one.
her.
Mom.
Yes.
Hey, lady, she's wielding a weapon.
A double barrel
Or she
shotgun
had-
was about to put off. I think she still has
Where'd
it
it
here.
go?
Tis a book of the dead, photographs of the dead in the hopes that their souls would go on living through the portrait.
Oh, so we just burned the
Oh.
book.
I was gonna say, fucking that shit. That. Oh, two
Oh.
kids burn the book.
Grief over the death of a loved one can lead people to do the strangest things.
Well, her loved one might be dead too.
Hey, Peepaw and Peepop died. Let's pose them and take a picture.
Why did you leave?
Oh, it was on account of the tuberculosis. The whole area was evacuated.
Was that when Lydia went dumb?
Yes, I think so.
She said she went dumb.
Mute.
It would have been the nicer term.
Is that the piano?
Yeah.
Nah. Oh, it's open?
Nope. Nope. Shut it right back down.
Nope, I don't like this.
Please stop. I'm begging. What do you... She's gonna see something, right? Oh, she's seeing like how to...
Mrs. Mills! Mrs. Mills! Quickly!
What's happening now?
Come on!
What is happening?
Seriously.
Oh my God. I checked that room myself.
Yeah, she's... Come on, face the facts.
Take these tablets, ma'am.
And yet,
They'll do you good.
I felt as if there was someone else there.
There definitely was something else there.
Yeah. Something.
I do believe it, ma'am. Always believed in those things.
Great.
The world of the dead gets mixed up with the world of the living.
That's fine. We are leaving tonight.
I'm going to the village to pay Father Legrand a visit. Mr. Tuttle,
Morning, ma'am.
I need you to search the whole garden for gravestones. I need to know if there was a family buried here. And if they had a
There's
little
rats
boy,
inside
Victor.
the shed last night.
Oh, and she's asking about Victor.
Yeah.
When do you think we should bring all this out into the open?
All in good time, Mr. Tuttle.
Oh,
There's a gravestone.
Are they actually dead?
They're ops, that's for fucking sure. What the hell?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I mean, how far is this walk? I'm curious.
What is that?
Oh, it's just a man.
What?
Grace.
Told you he wasn't dead.
I think they're all dead, honestly. I mean, this fucking, it's all white around them. That is
Yeah.
purgatory. They're dead.
You're so different.
Sometimes I bleed.
Huh?
What?
Does that mean? Like when you get cut or out like an orifice? Like, what does that mean? Sometimes I bleed is insane.
This is my husband.
I'm very pleased to meet you, sir.
He's very weak.
No, you're not. You're sad because you know he died too. I'm guaranteeing you that's what happened.
I
I'm
could see it.
guaranteeing it. If I'm wrong, you know what? I'm all in. I'm
All
putting
in.
all my chips in. So if I'm wrong, feel free to call me an idiot. But there's no way they're not all just fucking dead right now. It's just
If you're
he
wrong,
died. He
if you're
died in the
wrong,
war.
because you're all in. If you're wrong, you have to take a dab of hot sauce on next live stream.
Oh my lord. Okay, but what if I'm right?
If you're right, I'll gift you 5 subs on Twitch.
Bet.
Been very good.
Have you been good to your mother?
Very good. We study every day for our first communion.
But then, you know what I'm curious about? If that's the case, I wonder how they died.
I don't care. That's not my. I'm not putting any
Jesus
chips
Christ,
in
Cameron. You're like,
that. No, I'm just
fuck 'em, I
saying.
hope they all perished.
I said that there are no intruders here, and I don't want to hear another word on the subject.
But you
No,
said
that is enough, because you can't.
Yo,
I hated when my
when I was a
parents used to
kid,
do that shit.
and I heard
because
shit
I
like
said
that,
so.
I was like, you're sick on your power trip, Heath. You fucking calm down right now. You talk to me that way again, I swear I'll remember it and put you in a home. No, I'm kidding.
I've seen them too.
I'm looking at one. You're dead.
She only believes in what she was taught. But don't worry,
Yeah, she's very close-minded.
she'll see them.
how?
Still don't trust Granny all the way, clearly.
There are going to be changes.
You can take it off now.
No.
And this dress has to be
Is she
spotless for your first communion.
Getting
I won't
married?
die.
What the fuck does she have a shawl on?
Just a little. Oh, just a
I'm guessing a
little.
ceremony.
All right.
Hey, welcome to purgatory.
No sitting on the floor, no leaning against the walls.
Jesus Christ. So stand straight like a soldier. Yep, you're doing it. And I'm locking you in the room, by the way.
Monsieur, would you like
Oh
to...
no, this is gonna be bad. I know this is gonna be.
What did I tell you about sitting on the floor?
But it's clean.
It makes no difference. Why can't you ever do as you're told?
What? What is it?
She's
Oh,
recognizing
the old lady is the. Oh, what the heck? No. Heck no. Heck no. Heck no. Heck no. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
No,
Uh-uh.
sir. No, sir.
Uh-uh.
Back out.
What's the matter?
You're not my son!
What?
She wants to kill me. She won't stop until she kills us. You're wicked. You're wicked, wicked.
That's crazy.
Do you think that the old lady is the daughter, just older? I don't know. Fucking, I still think they're all dead, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
I don't know what the old. But what they said? Yeah, I
Like
don't
it
know.
might, like the old lady might have been her daughter, but when she died as an old lady, she manifested as a younger version because that's what she wanted to see or something. I don't know.
Mm.
You must get more rest.
What's that pill you're giving her?
Leave it to us. We know what has to be done.
What has
What
to be
is
done?
that?
Give us information.
Who do you think you are? You have no idea what has to be done.
Shit, I would have been like, no, you're gonna tell me what the fuck you mean. What has to be done?
Yeah.
What are these?
Pop your 2 Xanax and let's get it going. Or whatever the fuck she
What are
gave me.
they?
I don't know. She gave
Tablets for
something-
your migraine, ma'am. Ones you always take.
She ain't gonna take them now though.
Please, I need to be on my own.
Yeah, no shot. I'm taking those. You pulled these pocketed pills out. Why'd you have them on deck? I mean, you look at them at least. Look at them.
Yeah, she's flushing them.
Oh, you said
He's
that?
fucking. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean,
Anne told me everything.
uh-oh.
First, I thought there was someone else in the house. Even thought that there were ghosts.
I'm not talking about the ghosts. I'm talking about what happened that day.
What happened? What day?
Oh, poor girl.
She went mad like she did that day.
Well, she did go mad.
Yeah.
Are you angry with me?
I just came back to say goodbye to my wife and children. Now I must go.
Go where?
You left us once already. You can't go. Why?
He's in purgatory, and he's going to transition.
Because you get the war between heaven and hell and all these religious, you know?
What were you trying to prove by going to war? Your place was here with us.
Where'd he go?
Oh,
Okay.
these are there. All right.
You want to leave me, don't you?
No bullshit. This is how dramatic Tina gets when I try to leave her house. I swear to God.
I mean, it's a brilliant performance from
it's-
Nicole
it's-
Kidman here.
It's fantastic every single time. Maybe he's not going to go to war.
No, he's going.
Yeah. If I woke up and someone was staring at me like that, fucking, like, all right, you're done.
Yes, they're dead, bro. I'm telling you, they're dead. And you were
Bro.
right. I think he was in a transition period, and he went to heaven or something.
Bro pulled a college frat boy move. Just gonna get up while she's asleep.
If I'm wrong, I mean, people are gonna be so pissed, like
Yeah.
unbelievably pissed.
But
People
if
are
you're right,
gonna,
people are gonna be like giving you props that you caught it.
yeah.
So, early.
So well, we'll see. What? What? Oh, the light. The
Oh, the curtains are done.
curtains. Are they okay? Is it just psychological?
Well, that's what I'm saying, because they were laying inside the bed and they were fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they're all gone.
Yeah.
You're all right.
I want my daddy.
Nope.
Daddy's gone.
I love you, Mommy.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Would you?
The curtains.
jeez.
What'd she say?
Find the curtains.
Who did this? Tell me.
She's mute. Mute.
Someone has taken the curtains.
I have noticed, ma'am, there's no need for you to raise your voice.
Why should anyone want to take all the curtains?
He's using them for fucking blankets. I know Tuttle's onto some shit.
The condition could have cleared up by itself. I mean, if you never expose them to daylight, how do you know they're not killed?
Oh, she's gonna think you did it.
Mm-hmm.
And what about the master, ma'am?
Give me your keys. I want your keys now.
Oh.
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 You should try and calm down, ma'am.
They're not worried at all.
Me the keys.
Yeah.
Maybe
And that-
because you can't kill,
is-
it's already dead.
Oh, shit. Because you can kill what's not dead.
Well,
I have to be your antagonist now.
I think I've reached the end of my tether. We'd better go and uncover the gravestones.
it's gonna be their gravestones.
Right? It's gotta be, right?
It's gonna be their gravestones. She's gonna see
Right.
it. She's gonna go
I'm
like,
gonna owe this-
"Oh, what?"
I'm gonna owe this fucking bitch boy 5 subs. Damn it. I know I'm gonna owe you subs. I know
Oh,
I am. They're
see.
dead. They're dead. They're dead. They are. They are. There has to be. What else would it be?
We're going to the woods to look for Daddy. Are you going to run away?
What?
Dad is gone.
You're going to the woods to look for your father?
I can climb down to the ground. It's very easy.
I don't think you've logically thought this through. If your dad left, he wouldn't just be go fuck. He's not camping in the woods.
He's just out there with s'mores. Like,
I know
"Oh,
what
hey,
Daddy is. He's out there smoking a sausage, cooking
You guys
some
want-
fish.
You guys want a dog? I got dogs on the grill.
He's roasting the marshmallows.
I'm scared. Shouldn't have come then.
Aw.
What's that over there?
3 gravestones? Come on now.
Mm,
Come on now.
What if a ghost jumps out? Graves don't have ghosts, only skeletons.
Well, there could be zombies.
true.
December 1891.
Oh,
Yeah, see, they were dead, so at least I
Yeah.
don't have to hot sauce.
Oh, yeah. She saw her own
What
name.
does it say?
Bertha, yep.
Must be
Okay.
strong now, children.
Please don't tell Mummy we've run away. Don't speak to them!
Yeah, but if they're dead, then maybe they're all dead.
Get away from them! You're always teasing me and telling lies.
It's boy who cries wolf situation now.
Come here! Quick!
It was literally a boys who cry wolf situation. It's crazy. He's like, you always lie. You say that they look like this. Why would I believe you now?
It's like, now's not the time.
Yeah, just get your ass over here.
Don't come any closer!
They're dead, shorty. You know what? Fire shot. Let's see how it goes. Nice. What'd it do? Good.
Yeah, that's...
Did you take
oh
notes?
my gosh.
No, for sure.
Tuberculosis finished us off.
Okay. 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 What's your plan now?
Not separating. Go. Go. I've been trying to make you understand.
Oh. Trying to make them understand what?
Yes, I'm saying.
About the new situation.
What's the new situation?
We must all learn to live together. The living and the dead.
Leave us in peace!
The living and the dead?
Yeah. Or how about you let me leave and you guys can live here? I don't give a fuck about
You guys
this
can
house.
have the house.
Take the house, the land, the cow, the car. I don't give a fuck. Take the belongings.
And suppose we do leave you. Do you think they will?
Ooh.
Sooner or later, they'll find you.
Yikes.
Honestly. But it's like, here's the thing though. If they were really trying to kill you, you know, the servant ones, they would have done it. They kind of just are like, you know, I'd be like, fuck it. Fucking come in.
Come with us,
Answer me.
The intruders have found them.
There's nothing we can do now.
What does that mean?
You'll have to go upstairs and talk to them.
About what?
Fucking the Buffalo Bills? What do you want me to talk to them about?
Hey, how was the game last night? Can I have my children back and leave me the fuck alone? Like, bro, what?
Tell me what happened.
Don't tell her! If I tell her, they'll leave us in peace. Mummy!
Are those people alive? And they're trying to talk to the dead?
What happened in this room?
I don't know.
Yes.
What did your mother do to you?
Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Wait.
Something about a pillow.
Is that how she killed you? Children, if you're dead, why do you remain in this house?
We're not dead! We're not dead! We're not dead! We're not
Why do you remain in this house?
Dude, we fucking got it.
Wow. Oh, it's like a seance.
Are you all right?
Yes. Just a bit dizzy, that's all.
Oh my god! And then think about it too. Like, who took down the curtains? It's probably the people that fucking are in the house. Like, why are these? You know what I'm saying? Curtains are always shut. Every time I go in a room, the curtains are shutting again.
We know the woman went mad, smothered her 2 children, and then shot herself. Think of her son.
There's nothing wrong with Victor.
Yes, there is.
Victor is a kid.
We were on the other side the entire time.
All right. We will leave tomorrow morning.
What a wild perspective.
First, I
understand what the pillow is doing in my hands.
I feel so vindicated. You have no fucking idea.
Why you didn't move and killed my children.
Damn.
Then I heard your laughter in the bedroom. You were playing with the pillows as if nothing had happened.
Oh,
Wow. Do you think she's been keeping them in purgatory though? Maybe she's gonna let them go?
maybe their souls couldn't rest or something.
Be strong.
Because they were pretty innocent. They died, right? The only thing would be if they lied about not believing in certain aspects of the Bible and everything. But
Well, remember she told her husband, like, stay, stay, stay. I want you to stay. I want you to stay. And he's like, I'm going. And he left. Maybe she kept the children here, kept the curtains
yeah.
closed, wouldn't let them see the light or something. Like,
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. No, Cameron kept them in the dark, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. They're not allowed to see the light. They're allergic to it.
Young Lydia
Yes,
said the
sir.
very same thing when she realized the three of us were dead. That was the last time she ever spoke. Shall I make us a nice cup of tea now? The intruders are leaving, but others will come.
the intruders are the alive people.
But that's the way it's always been. Ma'am.
I want to see what this movie looks like from the other perspective, like I want to see like the curtains would be closing, Victor would be saying.
Yeah. But it is cool because you typically see movies like this from that perspective. So
yeah.
This house is ours.
This house is ours.
This house is ours.
The house is ours.
Oh, so then now they're going to become really vicious ghosts.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Mummy, look, he doesn't hurt anymore.
Never did, brother.
No one can make us leave this house.
Jeez. Well, maybe I guess maybe the kids do stay in limbo or purgatory or whatever, just because of, maybe their beliefs, maybe something like that, or, or maybe she just still won't let them go. And I don't know. You'll have to leave a comment down below, but yeah, that's wild.
Come along, Victor.
That's crazy. And look how clear it is. Beautiful, light blue.
All right, that was our reaction to The Others. If you liked what you were watching, leave a like down below. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already. And if you want to watch our full-length reaction to this and various other movies, as well as get 3 edit movie reactions ahead of YouTube or even farther ahead in the form of full-length reactions, you can check that out on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. Wow, talk about vindicated. I feel good because I was thinking, like, my gosh, if we are wrong, we are going to get so much hate. Like, people are going to be like, you went down the wrong road. You wouldn't think otherwise. But no, we were right. I mean, I'm relatively early on, the idea was brought up that perhaps that they were dead, but it was almost a throwaway comment. And then later on, as time went on, there started to be some things that came up that kind of made me revisit that throwaway comment and be like, perhaps they are actually dead. And that didn't ruin the movie at all for me. I still really enjoyed it, even with that suspicion. I still really enjoyed the twist, the way that they uncovered it, the way that you got to see like the seance or whatever happening with the alive people. And it was such a brilliant movie to be able to see things from that perspective, because I don't think I've ever seen a movie from that perspective. There was a lot of symbolism, with the light and keeping the kids in the dark. Obviously the mother didn't know as well, or she was just in denial because she is very stubborn. That is something that we learned about that character and why it took those extra ghosts to try to come in, the Mills to try to come in and or Mill and Tuttle to come in and try to like kind of make it easier to let them know. But overall, I mean, it was a definitely a scary movie, a horror movie, and I really liked the mystery throughout and how it was kind of like revealed as time went on. Nicole Kidman had a brilliant performance throughout this movie. The kids did an amazing job as well with the acting. The neighbors did good, but this was centered around Nicole Kidman and the kids,
Mhm.
and I think they did a really good job at kind of creating this environment of confusion, but also like discovery and intensity and horror all around them, which I thought was brilliant to see. And again, just to see that flip of like, well, the real horror was them. They were the ghosts, and the whole time we're watching, hearing like intruders or whatever, and we're like, geez, that's crazy. But then because when you hear intruders, you're thinking like, oh yeah, like the ghosts are there when they're not supposed to be there. But in reality, the intruders were the people, and I thought that was a really cool touch, because when you hear intruders and you apply it to the people, you're thinking like, wow, because to the ghost perspectives, they are the
Mhm.
intruders. So it's like you can call them intruders from either perspective, which I thought was interesting. Um, Overall, the pacing was really well done, and I just really liked the way the twist was revealed. I thought that was really clever, and I really enjoyed the ambiance, the setting, the fog throughout everywhere, the kind of hysteria that would become present with Nicole Kidman's character, because we were able to kind of see like what she was like when she was alive. It didn't make it hard to be convinced that she did murder her children. Like, she was clearly mad. She had that whole incident upstairs with the daughter, which was like obviously horrible to see, but it did kind of peel open that layer and get us more involved with how she might have been on the other side. So brilliant, brilliant, brilliant kind of character discovery throughout the film, and overall it's such an interesting plot. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with all your sentiments there. I think that the film was very, very well done, very, very well constructed. I agree. I enjoyed how the twist was revealed, even though we did catch it early on, like you said. It didn't ruin it for me. It was more like, oh my god, like just waiting for all the dots to align and for them to realize. And I mentioned it, if it did make the reaction cut. I did mention too. I think it's cool because you mentioned like, oh, I would love to have seen this from the other perspective. Well, I think but this is a very unique film because typically you do see, like, you think paranormal activity, you think of all these films where there's a ghost or something involved. You're watching it from the perspective of, I'm being haunted. But in fact, the people that think they're being haunted are the ones actually haunting. Closing curtains, piano, someone was playing it. That means that Nicole Kidman character shut the piano, locked it, like all that type of stuff. So it's very, very interesting. Although it would be cool to see like a, a POV switch just to see how they were engaging. But absolutely super well done film, super well done acting by the children. Always give kudos to children actors because acting itself is already difficult, and their acting and everything, I think, was fair to say. On Nicole Kidman put on a hell of a performance, but those kids were up there. They knew what they were doing. Just the writing and everything was super well done. And even though the like three assistants that came to the house were like main slash side characters, like we were focused on Nicole and the kids mostly. They added a lot to this, and it was cool how they started to tease. First, it was like they played coy, and they started to tease the idea of, oh, they know what's going on, and it's just that you guys don't know what's going on. But overall, the film was an absolute blast, super well done. For me, I wouldn't say it. I know they listed under horror. I wouldn't say completely fell under horror. I felt like it felt more like thriller suspense, just because I just feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm just used to newer horror, but like there wasn't enough, like, there were some jump scares in it, but there wasn't like, it was just more like a
Sure.
build up for me.
Yeah.
That was
Hmm.
kind of how I viewed it. But um either way, an absolutely fantastic film. And I could definitely enjoy it through and through.
All right. Well, with that being said, are you ready to get into the rating?
Easier.
Just so you guys know, we go from 0 to 10. We never give out zeros. We never give out tens. Why? Well, because by giving out a zero, you're saying nothing could ever be worse than this movie. By giving out a 10, you're saying nothing could ever be better than this movie. Both those things are impossible to say. That is our subjective opinion. 5 is average. 6 is good. 7 is great. 8 is beyond that. 9 is top tier cinema. I'm going to smack this bad boy right at an 8. I thought it was beyond great. I did really, really enjoy it. I love the idea. I know how you said kind of like how the neighbors, or not neighbors, but the workers kind of like slowly started to reveal themselves.
Mhm.
but and they kind of came in clueless. I like that because it also kind of led us through the journey as well, because we're kind of experiencing similarly to Nicole Kidman that we're going to have to kind of rewire our perspective here, because we are going to have to realize, oh no, maybe we are all dead here in this movie. And so having them come in with this kind of clueless perspective, and then almost like we get some time spent with them alone as well, where we can start to shift our perspective, and to the point where we're on their perspective and trying to see Nicole Kidman flip over. So I thought they played a really good job at kind of bringing over the family, but also bringing over the audience. So I thought that
Mhm.
was really well done. The score was super super cool in this movie. Just all the sound effects, all the ding, like they told a big story using the sound by kind of highlighting what kind of emotions the characters might be feeling in certain moments. So I thought they did a great job there. I would say there were moments in Nicole Kidman's writing. I thought the writing was good. I thought there were moments where I was like, okay, this is a little monologue-y. This is a little like too much. So I gotta knock it off some points for there. And I do think that there was, I felt like the neighbors also, the main neighbor lady, I liked the purpose of their characters, but I felt at moments that it was just like, yeah, I think my biggest issue would probably be like just the overall writing. I thought the writing was good. I thought the writing was great, but I just feel like there were some moments where I'm like, okay, I just felt like that was not the best line, or it felt a little cliche. But of course, maybe some movies came out after that would be considered cliche compared to this one. It's just from my own personal experience, since I've seen prior movies before. There were some moments in here I was like, all right. But mainly Nicole Kidman's monologues did kind of sometimes feel a little, they felt a little monologue, like, oh, woe is me type of situation and
Mhm.
whatnot. But I get that they were trying to explain something to the audience. Um, but yeah, I mean, overall, I still thought the pacing was great. The plot structure was great. Overall, yeah, I mean, I thought the first and second and third act were, for me, a little bit kind of harder to distinctively identify, but I still kind of can put a rough line over where each
Mhm.
act started and begun. But I still thought it was a great movie, and I'm so glad that Michael suggested it. So thank you, Michael. Zay, where would you put this?
Yeah, I'm right about there with you. Probably like an 8. I'll give it an 8.25. I think that one of my qualms, kind of like what you said with the acts, they're very hard to discern like where the first, second, third act started. Now, were they definitely going in that direction? I'm not sure. But I think that part of that reason is because of the fact that we were able to catch on to what was like happening so
Sure, maybe,
early.
yeah.
It's kind of like just now we're just waiting for the third act where, and I think that also plays into the writing a little bit. I think that the writing was great. It was good, but there is something to be said that if that seance scene came in at the right time, like a reveal where we didn't know that they were dead, I think that it would have made it so much more because it would have been like a big reveal. Instead, it was more just like, oh, like okay, that's confirming our suspicions type of thing. Um, which some people might view as like a positive negative. They could be saying that we were looking too far into it. They could say, whatever the case is, but we caught on early enough. We pretty much laid out what was about to well, what our ideas were. I do agree. I think that the assistants, the characters the characters were good. The main lady was good, but I think that they also were throwing too many, like, just like so many obvious. I think it was just too obvious is what happened. The hints
Okay.
to the twist for me were
Mhm.
like, it's like, oh, let's uncover, well, actually the Graves one we thought were going to be the kids and her, so I guess that technically was a
Yeah, it was a little
twist.
bit of a red herring.
But I think that with a lot of like the scene setting and everything, it made it very, very prominently obvious
I
to
think when
some
the
extent.
husband came in, I was
That
at
was
that
that was
point, I
kinda what
was,
sold it, is like, okay, and
yeah,
he
he came in and
disappeared.
then he left. Yeah, at that point, I was pretty much full.
But, is to be said, the writing was still fantastic. I still think that I still enjoyed the writing, I still enjoyed the storyline. These are our qualms, these are why we're deducting points on it. Again, Nicole Kidman, fantastic performance. Yeah, she did have some monologue lines. I think that, it just I don't know. There were just some areas where she where felt like it was dragging a little bit, even though it was an hour 44 minutes. I think the pacing was fine, and length of the movie is fine. But I would have liked to have seen more kind of go on, I guess, with the kids and everything. More with Victor, more like, because we really only got to see them engage with Victor like once or twice, and then it was kind of jumping into Cole. But again, a very, very unique approach in the fact that we're watching the haunted, who are really like the haunters, view, they're viewing it on the opposite perspective. One other thing I thought that was interesting was, again, you have, now this is speaking from like just a non-biased standpoint, but you have, Nicole Kidman's character who's playing this very, very, very religious character, talking about, story in the Bible and everything, where her kids kind of don't believe it completely. And then you have her completely disregarding the fact she's like, no, there's no way spirits could ever exist. We're not haunted, we're not this. So it's interesting. And she even said at one point, she's like, how could people ever believe in such a, oh my God, I forget what the word she used was. She said something along the lines, basically like supernatural. I'll just say
Hmm.
that, like supernatural things. And some people, may view the Bible as like those are supernatural stories. But that was interesting that, her character was like vehemently against like, no, demons and ghosts don't exist, but all this exists. And she had to come around to it and find out that you are one of them. You are a ghost. So yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
But yeah, overall, again, I think that yeah, like you mentioned, the score fantastic. Even some of the shots were pretty interesting, pretty cool. You know, it's just overall the film was great. It was beyond great, I should say. But it couldn't hit the top tier for me. But
Hmm.
I loved the approach on it, and I kind of agree with your sentiment. Where like you could see there's some cliche aspects to it, but through and through, the film was enjoyable for sure. I would be curious to see if there was other things that stood out that maybe you won't catch on a first watch because you're waiting for that twist. Maybe more
Sure.
towards the beginning. So maybe one
Yeah.
point I'll rewatch that and try to see if I can catch anything.
Yeah, it definitely has a level of rewatchability to it as well with that,
Yeah.
because this is one of those movies that when you know the twist, it doesn't make rewatching it an issue. It makes rewatching
Right.
it almost something that you want to do because you want to see, okay, well, where can I notice certain things at certain points? But with that being said, thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for the support. Zay, I know you have a Twitch.
Yes, guys, my Twitch will be linked down in the description below. Feel free to tune and stop by, say hello. I play games with Cameron on there. I play games with my other boy Drew, some of my other friends, and I play stuff solo. And I do a little bit of reaction stuff for like YouTube and everything. So not for YouTube. I do YouTube video reaction stuff, smaller stuff, but it's always a good time. Feel free to stop by, say what's up. It's another way to engage with me and possibly with Cam in a live setting.
Yeah, check it out, guys. It's a great time. And also, I mean, if you're interested in anime, we are starting a Cam&Zay anime channel. There might be videos up by the time you're watching this. There might not be just yet, but the link will be in the description so you can check it out nonetheless. With that being said, listen, y'all. If you're if you have a suspicion that your children are allergic to light, potentially safely go take them to a doctor. And if you're surrounded by too much fog to do so, then maybe rethink your current status. We'll see you on the next one, and peace.